Hi. When you see this, I will not be here. I will be traveling and I'm very excited about that. But this is my Mary Shelley May TBR. It's pretty warm today. Excuse me, I've literally just tied my hair back. There's nothing holding it up. I've just tied it in a knot back there as I sat down and then realized I pushed record and we're just gonna go with it. So this is the Mary Shelley May TBR. I'm gonna do this as quickly as I possibly can. There is a bingo board for Mary Shelley May, and I will put that up right here for a moment. And then I'll walk you through my plans for getting a blackout on that bingo board. So first there is a biography of a Mary Shelley contemporary. I am going to read Charlotte Bronte, A Fiery Heart by Claire Harmon. I have read parts of this. I may have read all of it. If I did, I kind of don't remember reading all of it, but I do remember reading parts of it. And I own, I don't even want to say, like six or seven shelves, not bookcases, but shelves of Bronte related books. And I want to pare that down a little bit, just a little bit. And I'm not sure if this is a biography that I need. So I want to read this. Love reading a biography of Charlotte Bronte. Love spending time with Charlotte Bronte. She was a contemporary of Mary Shelley. Then I have something written by Mary Shelley. So in my Mary Shelley reader, there is a short story, a long short story called Transformations, which I am going to read. Transformation, which I'm going to read. It appears that it's about 15 pages long. So I will read that as my something by Mary Shelley. Keep in mind, I have already read in recent years other longer works by her, such as The Last Man, Valperga, Matilda, The Fisher's Cot. These are great options, which I highly recommend if you've never picked any of them up. Valperga is a struggle. Valperga is a struggle, I will say that, but worth it, so I am working my way through her shorter fiction at this point in my Mary Shelley May reading life. So I will be reading Transformation, which is a short story. Then there is one or more poems by one of the Romantics. I have on my Kindle the complete works of Christina Rossetti. So I will be reading some of Christina Rossetti's poems. I really enjoy those. I probably won't read Goblin Market again. I feel like I've read that one so many times. I would like to read some of her shorter work, maybe more of her religious work. We'll see. And then a Frankenstein-inspired novel. I am going to listen to The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein by Kirsten White. This book has been recommended to me so many times and I have never read it. I don't generally get along with Kirsten White all that much. I find her writing to be a little bit plodding, a little bit slow, a little bit boring. I feel like she's trying to create atmosphere, but it doesn't really work. And I anticipate that that will be the case with this as well, but I'm gonna give it a try and we'll see. We'll see. It's been recommended to me so many times. The group read is The Mortal Immortal, which you can get online for free. You can also buy it individually. I own an individual little small paperback copy. I don't know where it is right now. I can't find it, but I also have it in the Mary Shelley reader. I read The Mortal Immortal last year and it's one of my favorite things ever written by her. It is a little bit more lighthearted, although it is still dealing with these big epic topics like life and death and immortality and right and wrong and good and evil. And yet it feels like a bit of a fairy tale and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to be doing a dedicated video to The Mortal Immortal when all is said and done for Mary Shelley May. Of course, there is the film adaptation. I will be watching this, Victor Frankenstein, starring Harry Potter. which I've never watched before. Daniel Radcliffe. I did this the last time when I did the I did this when I did the Mary Shelley announcement video, Mary Shelley May announcement video. Yeah, I can't remember actors' names. And then something emotional. I don't have it yet, but I am ordering a copy of A Ghost in the Throat, which I talk about in my Mary Shelley May announcement video. And for something gothic, I was going to read Stranger Diaries by Ellie Griffiths, but then I realized on my shelf, I have Jane Loudon's A Tale of the 22nd Century, The Mummy. Now, this was written in 1821. Frankenstein was published in 1818. This is by a female author, and this is a work of monstrous gothic fiction. Of course, it features a mummy and not a Prometheus, but Frankenstein's called the modern Prometheus. Prometheus is a myth. You can do the homework. But this is a mummy, and I'm really excited about this one. I have started it several times and never finished it. I actually have audio for it, and I've not finished it. I've started it a couple of times. Originally, I think I started it for Jane Austen July, and then I read a little bit more a couple of years later for Mary Shelley May. And now I'd really like to start at the beginning and read to the end. I'm in the mood for this. So it says, in the early 19th century, England was gripped by an excitement the sentence doesn't make sense. I'm going to read you the sentence as it is written. It says, in the early 19th century, England was gripped by an excitement for both of the pharaonic. The Napoleonic invasion of Egypt had unearthed treasures and mysteries that spread through a public eager for more. By 1821, the public unwrappings of Egyptian mummies in a theater near Piccadilly drew excited crowds. But it was not only this new obsession with the exotic that gripped the public. With the publication in 1818 of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, a new thrill had been found: the Gothic. From these twin obsessions comes Jane Loudon's The Mummy. It's very good. It's actually pretty well written. It's a little wordy. It's a little long-winded, but it's pretty fun. If you've read The Monk, it's kind of in that style, only a little bit more pizzazz. Just a little more jazz hands. So I'll be reading this for my Gothic. And then for travel writing, I was going to read Love with a Chance of Drowning, but then I realized that I have Rambles in Germany and Italy in this, and I have decided that I'm going to go ahead and read that instead. I'm going to read just so much Mary Shelley this month, and I'm excited about that. And I'm also excited because two friends took me up on a buddy read of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So I will be rereading Mary Shelley's Frankenstein and having some conversations with them about that. And I'm really, really happy that there is so much love for Mary Shelley at this time. Yeah, I have 7 million things to do because while I'm just sitting here with you, I'm actually getting ready to go. So look forward to a UK travel vlog, my own travel writing coming out shortly after this, not entirely right after this, but shortly after this video. So hope you're well. Hope you're reading Mary Shelley stuff this month in May. And until we talk again, let's go read.